Okay, I want to take a minute and talk about some of the characteristics of a cave painting. And so we're going to take a look at some actual photos of some actual cave paintings from the cave site at Lascaux. And if we take a look at this painting, I want to point out a couple of things. First, the colors that are being used are warm colors, earth tones, and that was because when cave paintings were created, the paints that were made from whatever materials they could find, plant juice, dirt, blood, animal blood, and so these materials were used to mix these paints. And so you're not going to really find like a bright blue or bright purple. You're going to find colors that are basically found in nature. And so those are some of the colors that we're going to use in our cave paintings. Also, take a look at the background that we had that exists here in the cave paintings and the cave painting walls. If you notice, the walls are not really one color. They're kind of a variation that have different tonal values. There's kind of the tans and then light tans that you would normally find in natural rock and stone. So we're also going to try and simulate that in our cave painting as well. We don't want the background to look uniform, to look just one color. We want to add some tonal variations in the background so it looks more natural. Also, take a look at some of the brushstrokes. This actually is a good example of the brushstrokes here. And you notice, because the cave wall has a texture to it, has a real grit to it, when the paint is applied, that grit kind of shows through. So the brushstrokes have this kind of rough, sketchy quality to them to show some of the background of the cave wall kind of showing through. So when we go in to create our cave painting, we want to simulate that also. We don't want to have this kind of rough, gritty cave wall and then have our paint just be like this really smooth artwork. We want the painting that we're going to create to also have that gritty quality.